What's up YouTube? Brandon here. You're watching the Scale Racing channel. One last 5-pack for this time being, and we're going to take a closer look at the Lamborghini 5-pack. Now, this one has been out for a little while, and when I was purchasing all these other 5-packs here recently, this guy was sitting on the pegs, and it's just hard for me to pass this one up. There's so many good cars in this 5-pack. So, picked it up, and we'll go ahead and take a closer look at all of them. I'm not really doing this strictly for the review. I'm also doing it to introduce another 5 cars in the 5-pack race that will be right around the corner. Every single 5-pack that I've looked at so far over the last week or so will be raced up against each other, and we're going to see how they do on the quarter-mile 6-lane dragway. Let's get this one opened up. First car out of this 5-pack, the Lamborghini Veneno. This one in gold, and this one doesn't have any stripes going down the bottom door edge like the purple one in the exotics and many of the other ones. The only thing you're going to get here is the 2 stripes on the front, the Lamborghini insignia, and 2 headlights. Nothing on the back, nothing else on the sides, and that doesn't bother me. Has a smoked windshield glass, looks like a black interior, comes with black, that looks like MC5 wheels to me, and it has a dark gray plastic base. I'll give you the same rundown on this one that I gave you on the purple one that came in the new Exotics 5-pack. It was first released as a mainline in 2014 in silver and also orange. It has been released at least once a year since its original release. And like I said before, it's kind of odd to see this one in this 5-pack and then the Exotics 5-pack that was released probably 2, maybe 3 months later, but that's okay. It's a pretty cool looking casting. Next car out of this 5-pack, the Lamborghini Huracan LP620-2 Super Trofeo. Another mouthful. This one in a solid medium colored blue. You do have the Italian coloring on the side tampo, plus you get top tampos with the headlights and the Lamborghini insignia, plus a couple lines around these front intakes, and I'm not sure what that is, some kind of an air intake that has a yellow tampo on it. This one with the 10-spoke wheels finished in yellow. No tampo work on the rear. It's got a ginormous rear wing with a number 63 on the side. Smoked windshield glass, looks like it's got a dark gray interior, and this one with a dark gray plastic base. This car was released as a new model mainline in 2016 in silver, and that was probably my favorite version of it. It has also been released at least once a year since its first introduction. This one looks pretty good with the blue and the yellow wheels. Might not be for everybody, but it does set it off pretty well. Third car out of this 5-pack, the Lamborghini Murcielago Super Veloce. This one in a gray paint job, gray solid paint job. You have tampos on the front with the stripe and the Lamborghini insignia and the headlights. And you've also got it in each side with the Super Veloce SV. And that's all the tampo work you're going to have on this guy. Has a plastic rear spoiler. This one with a smoked windshield with looks like a black interior. This one with PR5 wheels with a copper outer ring. This one has a black plastic base. Murcielago is going to be the star of the show in this 5-pack. It was first released in 2011 as a speed machine in yellow, and also in the Decades edition in white, and that's the only 2 times we saw this until now. It's been 9 years since we've seen this casting. I'm sure there's a lot of people out there that are not happy about it because it might decrease the value of the collectability of the other cars. I really don't think it's going to make any difference. Just due to the low production numbers of the other ones, it shouldn't affect the value that much. But The Yellow Speed machine, probably the most valuable just due to the low numbers produced, and the white ones, you can find them on eBay right now, and I think the cheapest one I saw was hovering around 80 bucks. But anyway, I'm glad to have this one back. Hopefully we see it again in the main line, possibly a premium. That would be kind of nice. But yeah, I'm glad to have this one back in production. Next car out of this 5-pack is the Aventador J. And this one has, I'm not even going to say it's a satin. It's more like a flat white, which is interesting. It's got the 2 stripes going down the front with the Lamborghini logo on the very front of the nose. You've got your headlights, and that is all that you've got for tampos on this car. It's got gray interior, plus it's got a little bit of engine detailing right there in the opening on the casting. It is a metal spoiler on the back. This one has the Trap 5 wheels. They're kind of a gray, they got a little bit of a gray coloring to the outside edge of the wheels. And this one has a gray plastic base. The Aventador J was first released in 2013 as a mainline in metallic red, and that's probably going to be my favorite version of this car. Also, it was released in Zamac as a Walmart exclusive in the same year. 2019 showed up as a super treasure hunt, and there have been many other color variants released since 2013. Last car out of this 5-pack is the Gallardo LP 570-4 Super Leggera. I must say that Lamborghini does like long names on their cars. This one, in a metallic orange, has a very, very fine metal flake. It almost looks like a standard orange, but if you get up close to it, it does have a little bit of metal flake in it. You've got your headlights and your Lamborghini tampo on the front, and you do have the Super Leggera striping going down each side. And that is all you're going to get as far as tampo work goes on this car. It does have a plastic rear spoiler. It does have a opening in the casting with the plastic, same plastic as the spoiler showing through on that vented panel underneath the taillights. Smoked windshield glass with what looks like probably the same color as the wing, a dark gray interior. This one has those are the J5 wheels in chrome. And this one has a gray plastic base. The Gallardo was a new model mainline casting, first introduced in 2011 in green, yellow, and white. There was a Forza release with Real Riders in 2016, and it took a 3-year break. And then 2 were released in 2019, with this 5-pack being the latest. Personally, the 2012 in silver is probably my favorite version. Alright, that's it for the 2020 Hot Wheels Lamborghini 5-pack. As usual, picking a favorite here, I'm going to go with the Murcielago Super Veloce. How could you not? All these other cars have been seen quite a bit lately. This one, glad to have it back. Hopefully it makes a few other versions before they decide to not cast it again for another 9 years. I don't know. We'll just have to wait and see. But yeah, this one tops my list as a favorite out of this 5-pack. That's all I've got for you tonight. Y'all stay healthy, have fun collecting.